And welcome back, picking where we left off the last time in the Long Dark. We just had the character take a 10-hour snooze
I need something to drink. And
to get
soon.
most of his fatigue back, so he'll be a little bit faster at moving, especially moving with a load. And as you can see, we got enough cured guts around. What we're going to be looking for fishing supplies. And that's the thing we noted we need to be on the lookout for. Making is scrap metal to make the hooks. Because basically we've worn out all our tip-ups. And have pretty much... Well, we used up all the fishing tackles. All the fishing tackles gone. We got one tip-up with like 1% left on it, so... I'm going to be on the lookout for scrap metal. And with that, I'll probably start the staging for heading out into Timberwolf Mountain. Because, well, that's going to delay the trade mission. The trade mission is going to be delayed anyway, because I don't have a good idea where we're going to get the scrap metal from right now to do more fishing. Right now we're heading down, well, I'm heading down to the fishing hut. Because one thing I know the fishing hut has is lunch. Feed the character. Quickly before we head back out. Away from our food source. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off all the cedar firewood we just made. And I am about to head up to the mine, so I'm going to drop the number of coal that we have. Yeah, and we got a bunch of carrying capacity. We got almost 9 kilograms carrying capacity. Backpack. Anything interesting in the backpack? Nothing safe to collect, so the backpack's going to stay unsearched. I suppose if we're traveling over to the Quonset, I should grab some of the cooking supplies we've collected from our earlier trading missions, and we can drag that part of the way to where we're going. Because we've got empty carrying capacity right now. I suppose I could also stop in Mrs. Rope to warm back up again. Might do both. Because we are taking a bit of damage, it would be a good idea to avoid taking tons of that. Mainly because I don't have any pre-positioned supplies once we leave Coastal Highway, except in Mystery Lake at this point. I'm going to have a little bit in the farmstead. That's not quite the portion of Pleasant Valley I'm planning on going into with the prepping. I think it's taking mostly the eastern side. Let's grab the... What's our weight looking like? One bag of flour.
To drop some gear.
Actually, no, don't bring the flour. The flour is too heavy. Flour weighs a ton. It'll still be fine. And then I got a book on me, so I'll pass a little bit of time in the warm place by reading.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yeah, just fat there. And yeah, there is a bear spawn right there. So that would probably be the best place to get any meat for the trade. But I gotta wait for the bear to respawn. So, because I think we killed the bear for the last trade. So this trade will need to be a different bear, so I have to wait for the bear to respawn. Early morning being cold. I suppose one of the things we're going to be doing the moment we enter into Pleasant Valley is I'm probably actually going to be going after a bear as well. Just to put a food stockpile in Pleasant Valley that we can travel to. That way the portable forms of food like what I'm carrying right now in the form of the oats, or not the things we're just gouging on, or gorging on just to meet calorie requirements.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
And you can save that for moving around at more energy-intensive positions of the map, like the climbs up into the upper Pleasant Valley, for example. Not Pleasant, yeah, well, the climb up into Ash Canyon,
Goddamn freezing.
upper Ash Canyon.
Too heavy.
Okay, so that's maybe not a great sign for the status of food I have stockpiled here. Because I think we've eaten the moose at this point. I suppose I can bring these pieces inside because they're all ruined. Actually, I'll leave the fish outside, but putting the ruined bear meat in. I don't have enough torches. We find the supplies I don't need. Don't need the ptarmigan down. We can leave that behind. I'll take some cured leather, but I'm not going to take all of it. Leave the others. Got bear hide, going to do repairs. I don't think we need that sort of repair right now. Oh, we got some scrap metal here, so if I wanted to, I could remake the fishing stuff. That's almost cured. We're cured. Don't think I have the deer hide that we would need for... Boy? Oh, it's one deer hide. So I had a deer hide... Oh, it's 4 maple saplings. No, we got 2 maple saplings. 2 maple saplings is less than 4. What to do, what to do. Part of what I'm doing right now is I'm passing time, because I want to warm up a bit. Well, the other thing I was looking for was, did I leave any meat in here besides what I've got in my inventory right now? The answer is, we've got the cured meat. Not quite the same. I was wondering if I'd brought any of the moose meat in here, and the answer appears to be no. So that is all the cooked food here. except for the durable goods. And I prefer not eating. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame from a food situation. Means most of the food at this point is down at the coast. Do I want to make the fishing tackle? The answer is I think I will quickly make the fishing tackle. So, 6 hooks. I think these make 2 each for line. Yeah. 6 pieces of line. And what I'll do is I'll make a pile of fishing tackle here for us to pick up later when we need it. Because we are going to need it. I'm going to need to do some more fishing to complete the trade. But because I wasn't planning on doing more fishing right away, I'm going to not go and do the fishing immediately. I'm going to go hunt a bear. I'm going to go hunt the bear in Pleasant Valley. Which may take a while, because I don't know which bear spawns are up. We'll have to find an appropriate bear spawn. I should also change which book I have with me. Frontier Shooting Guide is far more important to read before Advanced Guns, so we'll swap books. Don't know if I got a pile of water here to drink. Probably have a pile of water out front. What's the water we got with us looking? Plenty. It's plenty with us, okay. Not gonna bother them. So that's our meat, so it's a bit disappointing on the meat side, but I think we'll be fine. Fatigue's a bit low, but that's fine. It's not affecting our movement yet. And depending on where we stop over on the way over to Pleasant Valley. I can always rest on the way. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the moose meat pile is empty. That was here. Yeah, the moose meat pile is empty. So we're down to a kilogram or so of cooked meat. At the Quonset. Got a big pile of fish out of the fishing spot, but that's going to be a pain to transport to Quonset. Even if I get a Roy, it's going to be a pain, because most of it at this point is... most of the good stuff is ruined. I'm going to be walking past another bear spawn. Memory serves, I've also killed this bear recently. I think I turned this one into jerky. I think this was actually the one I more recently killed, so this one's probably got an even longer respawn timer. So there's the second functional bear spawn. The only other bear spawn in Pleasant Valley that I haven't killed is the one over by the river. Don't happen to know any good places to duck in to avoid that one. So that one's maybe not the easiest one for me to hunt. But in my Interloper run, there are 3 bear spawns in Pleasant Valley. But 2 of them are currently not active because I've recently killed them. Yeah, we'll go this way. Trying to decide which of the 2 ways to take the switch back up to the mine, up the coal mine. Couldn't travel through the coal mine into Pleasant Valley And I'm kind of hoping that the bear just below the coal mine in Pleasant Valley is active, so I can hunt that one. It may not be, which will complicate things. Because there's quite a few bear spawns in Pleasant Valley, but that's probably the easiest one to hunt, because you can be up on the cliff above,
My fingers
shooting
feel
down
numb.
at it. Don't quite have archery 5 yet, so it's a little bit tedious to hunt bears completely out in the open. As trying to shoot them with indirect fire is always hit or miss if you don't have a bit of practice. And I'm presumably out of practice because I haven't done any archery in game for like three IRL weeks. To get a little bit of character fatigue back, I'm going to go ahead and take a 1 hour nap at the fire lookout when we hit it. That's also to warm the character up because the character is getting a bit cold.
Too cold to think.
That should be coming up soon on the left. Okay. Look at the frog from the throat. At least temporarily. Deer. No, deer immediately goes running for it the moment I get the arrow drawn back. It is technically running into a dead end. That presents some opportunities. Okay, well that is a dead deer. The only problem is it's going to take a while for it to die. How do I want to handle that? Still may make sense, because technically I won't unload the area. Go up to the fire outlook and sleep for an hour. I was kind of hoping when I shot it that it would die. And there was probably a decent probability of it dying. Just wasn't 100% guaranteed. Take a 1 hour nap, which got the character in full warmth. We'll go looking for that deer. Okay, I heard its death cry, so it is dead. Not appreciating the level of wind we've got. That may make it difficult to start and keep the fire going in the general vicinity. And then the other question is, I heard it die, but how close is it is an entirely different problem. Okay, this is not a bad spot for what we need to do. What I need to do. wonder if we can get away with one piece of coal, or if we need to do two to get warm.
Come on.
We're about to go over to the coal mine, so I definitely don't mind burning a little bit of coal. Looks like I should be good with one. Oh, and I should, while we're doing this, should make water. Okay, so we got 42 minutes. Just enough to get 7 kilograms of the meat off the carcass.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Then we can get it, start getting it cooked. 32 minutes per piece of meat. And then I don't really care for the fat right now. Wonder. Hour 15 to hack it to pieces. Okay, so it is still more efficient to cut up the knife. Not by much, but enough. Nope, no, drops meat first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of meat. And then drops fat next. Don't know how much fat I've got. That much fat. We have enough fuel in the fire, at least for the 32-minute action. So we take the hide off. Don't necessarily need to cook all this meat. Some of it I could take down to put in the drying box on the way back. Okay, leave the guts and the hide cure in this fire outlook. Come back and finish cooking the pieces that we got going. And then we'll be over to the mine. Where hopefully, as we go through the mine, we'll pick up plenty of coal. So when we get out the other side, if I find the bear, we can hunt the bear and then cook the bear. I'm pretty sure this class is an indoor place as far as this is concerned. Yep. Are any of these partials?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I have not. Well, actually, no. This one's a partial. I haven't started nomming on. I have started nomming that one. So we'll eat a little bit of that one. Drop all the meat. Hydrate the character to full. If there's a torch, pull it from the fire. And we got some meat here left to cook, but it can stay there. This is on a main road. Not necessarily on the way I'd want to come down loaded with coal, but if I know there's stuff to pick up on the way, then I might come down this way. To be fair, it looks like I pulled a pretty nice torch out of that fire, so that's good to see. Much to say, we're just walking over to the mine. We're at the basically the appropriate carrying capacity right now, so that's pretty fast affair. We're a little fatigued, so if I don't find the bear particularly quickly, I'll probably dock into the Pleasant Valley Community Center and give the character a nice long rest. Pure dehydrated. Okay, so the things were short. We're short like one maple sapling. So on the way back, we can pick up the maple sapling and the deer hide. Then we just need to find one more maple sapling, and we can make a Travoy. The Travoy will be useful for pre-positioning a bunch of water for deliveries. Not quite so good for fish, but most of the deliveries we're running into are load up raw food. Not cooked. And a lot of times I cook things, so a lot of the food cycles I have are actually cooked. We're going to be a bit unlucky on this trek through the mine, coal mine. Not running into a bunch of coal. Probably would have run into more if I took the left path, I'm thinking now, instead of the right path. Because it's a little bit longer of a path. I'm mainly looking for the renewable stuff, which is going to be straight on the floor. It's time to swap torches. There we go. Brighter torch. Help us a little bit more in trying to see the coal. Stone, stone, stone. Piece of coal, that's what we're looking for. Piece of coal. Because I am planning on hunting the bear and trying not to eat the food I've got in my inventory. I may leave some of the food behind when we get to the cavern entrance, the Pleasant Valley.
Too much stuff to carry.
So I'm a little bit more light for moving around Pleasant Valley. While holding onto the coal, because the coal is what we want for keeping ourselves warm as we process the bear if we find it. And yeah, this is a coal mine, so as the name suggests, the coal mine has a lot of coal. Who'd have guessed? What do you think? So it's maybe not optimal to be carrying around coal for a simple time, which is what we're going to want for harvesting the bear. But it is really good for temperature, so unless the weather is completely poo, the coal that we'll be picking up now will give us plenty of temperature. It's just not the most efficient source for time. Which is why you see me take it down to Misanthrope and Jackrabbit, and then primarily use it for harvesting limbs. Because the limbs take an hour to harvest, but they give you like 3 to 4.5 hours of fuel, usually. And spending an hour of coal fuel, so basically coal is going to give you an hour plus the temperature bonuses or whatever. And that's usually enough, 1 piece of coal is usually enough to keep you warm while harvesting a limb. Then gives you multiple hours of fuel. Okay, so we got to the end of the path. I'm going to do some basic stuff to reduce the inventory weight. Okay. At some point I'll pick this up and this will be hauled farther out into Pleasant Valley for food stockpiling. Because it's pretty calorie dense for what it is. But right now I'm planning on trying to hunt a bear. And due to our fatigue situation, having a little bit more mobility by leaving him behind is perfectly fine. Oh, the wind has said I'm not allowed to have a lit fire with me, which is maybe not a good sign for bear hunting. Might not be appropriate bear hunting weather. And there's another deer. This is not a dead end, so if I get close enough to shoot the deer is probably going to run off. And not run past me, it'll probably run down the hill. Not going to worry too much about trying to hunt the deer right now. Can't see the bear, doesn't mean the bear isn't up. Just thought I can't see it from that overlook. Don't worry, dear. Today is not your day to die. I'm hunting bigger game. Still don't see the bear. At this point, again, still doesn't mean the bear isn't up, just means the bear is not near his cave. If the bear is up. I can check whether the bear is up by going to his cave and seeing if there are any bones in the cave. That's what we'll do. If the bear isn't up, I'm gonna drop into Pleasant Valley Community Center to end the stream part, video part for YouTube. I may still do that even if the bear is up.
It's gonna get a lot colder
find
soon.
the bear shortly, because that'll be a good place for the character to recover his fatigue. Because the high wind value right now... Okay, so the bear is up. I can tell the bear is up because we can see the bear. Now, the second question is, can we hit the bear safely? Nope, shots are going high. Shot low. Last shot. Yeah. 3 in the way.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
See if I can scare him. Oh no, the rounds are falling far short. That's what's happening. Okay, we hit the bear with the fire hardened arrow, which did spook him. And that was the reason I was actually shooting the fire hardened ones there, was I know it wasn't going to hurt him. But I wanted to get my metal tipped ones back, so I needed to scare him off of the metal tipped ones. There's the fire one that didn't hit him.
So cold.
Yeah, he is up.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
And I did retrieve all my arrows that were not fire hardened. I think the one that hit him might actually still... Oh no, there's the one that hit him. Never mind. I was about to say, the one that I hit him might still be in him, but it wasn't. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a weird thing, but I'm going to start a campfire to warm myself up right next to his den. Because I think we got enough wind shelter here that will be good. Get this fire started. And arguably, he should come back towards us, give it enough time. And the fire should protect us. It might not be enough.
Come on.
To protect us if I shoot him from next to the fire, but it'll be enough to protect us. Otherwise. Snooze for an hour, I'll get back a little warmth. Half expecting to hear a growling bear next to me when I wake up. Okay, a bit more disconcerting that I'm not hearing a growling bear next to me, because that means there's a bear out there in unidentified location. Is still fairly warm. Have found the bear. There's the bear. Through the darkness. Shot around the short. Shot landed close enough to scare the bear. But shot landed short. Score on the bear. This time with the arrows that actually kill. So now there's an argument that I should go back to... That's where we hit him. Go back to that campfire and just warm up. Because honestly, I don't want to find a bear. Angry bear before he's dead. And if I pass enough time, he should die. So, given that news, I think I am going to use the short nap next to this fire while we'll warm up and pass some time to get the bear to die as the part break. So if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying. There is going to be a part up tomorrow because I'm going to definitely go find that bear to harvest. Just killed. He's not technically dead yet, but he's due for it. Monty Python and I'm not dead yet meme being a thing right now, but we know he's going to die. Just a matter of time. In the meantime, we're gonna give the character a little bit of snooze, put a save point in, and to get us warmed up. And then for you, if you're watching YouTube, that will be next part will be tomorrow when we go and find him in the fog, which is going to be fun in its own ways. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to go ahead and record that after a short break. So until the next part, wish you all good luck and a good time. Catch you next part. Bye for now.